The English language allows us to say things like 1,000,000,000,000 micrograms. That sounds weird, but it's not disallowed by the way that the English language works. If we convert this into the SI unit system, we can change million to 10 to the 6, billion to 10 to the 9, micro is 10 to the minus 6. So is this a mega giga microgram? No, it's not. The SI system does not allow us to combine prefixes by adding one on top of another. If we need to combine 1,000,000,000,000 micrograms, we have to multiply the multipliers together. So 1,000,000,000,000 micrograms is just a gigagram. If you've taken another science course before, you've probably had to convert units. This car is driving at 36 miles per hour. How fast is it moving in meters per second? Both miles per hour and meters per second are measures of distance over time. So if we know how to convert miles into meters and hours into seconds, the unit conversion should be very straightforward. We simply multiply 36 miles per hour by 1,609 meters per mile times 1 hour for every 60 minutes and 1 minute for every 60 seconds. The units at the top and the bottom cancel out, and then we can combine all of the numbers together, and we're left with meters per second. So 36 miles per hour is 16.09 meters per second. We saw that units can combine just like numbers. In fact, all SI units and prefixes work just like numbers do. Here's an example. Let's take Newton's law of gravity. Newton's law of gravity requires us to know something about two different masses, a distance between two different masses, and Newton's gravitational constant, g. There's a lot of units here, and if we plug all of these into the equation, we end up with a mess. They're all different units. What do you do? Well, one way that we can do this is converting all of our units to base units. So kilograms stays the same, but kilometers changes to meters, and gigagrams changes into kilograms. We can then factor all of the units out of the equation, leaving numbers in one box and the units in the other box. We combine the units together, and we find that they cancel top and bottom, just like numbers, to create kilograms meters per second squared, the units of force. If you plug all of these numbers into your calculator, and you're not very careful, you could end up with the wrong answer. One useful thing you can do before is to take all of the multipliers and factor them out of the equation first. By factoring out the multipliers first, you have easier numbers to put into the calculator, and you can deal with the multipliers separately. And when you're done, put the answer in proper scientific notation to complete the calculation.